Hello, intrepid travelers. Today we're diving into a vital topic that every wanderlust soul needs to be aware of: avoiding travel scams. As the world evolves and globalization reaches new heights, we find ourselves traveling more often than not. In this magnificent year of 2024, travel is booming like never before, and people are venturing out to explore the unexplored corners of the world. However, this boom doesn't just bring joy and excitement. Unfortunately, it also attracts those looking to exploit innocent travelers. With the surge in tourism, scammers are getting more creative, more cunning, and more ruthless. They devise ingenious traps and pitfalls to swindle clueless tourists out of their hard-earned money. But fear not, honorable adventurers, we're not trying to scare you away from traveling. Quite the contrary, we're here to arm you with the knowledge, wisdom, and tips you need to dodge these travel pitfalls. We aim to make your journey as smooth, safe, and enjoyable as possible. Today we'll delve deep into the most common scams that travelers worldwide fall prey to. From deceptive taxi scams that skyrocket your fare without you realizing, to Wi-Fi hacks that target your personal information, we've got you covered. We'll provide you with the tools to recognize and avoid these scams, equipping you with the power to protect yourself, not let these scammers rob you of the joy of exploration. Let's not let them cast a shadow over your travel tales. Instead, let's ensure your travel stories are filled with the beauty of exploration, the joy of discovering new cultures, the thrill of venturing into unknown territories, and the satisfaction of overcoming challenges. Let's ensure your travel stories are about the beauty of exploration, not the frustration of being tricked. Scams can vary widely by destination, but some classics remain prevalent. While traveling, it's inevitable to encounter these devious plots designed to exploit the unwary tourist. One of the most common ones is the taxi overcharge. Often you will find taxi drivers claiming that the meter is malfunctioning or purposely choosing unnecessarily elongated routes to hike up the fare. This issue is not just specific to one place, but it is a global problem that tourists encounter in many different parts of the world. Moving on, there's another infamous strategy that the locals might use. It's known as the closed hotel trick. In this scam, a local or a taxi driver might lie to you about your chosen accommodation, saying it is closed, under construction, or no longer in operation. The trickster would then direct you to another hotel, usually a pricier option. While this seems like a helpful gesture, the truth is often that the person directing you is receiving a commission for bringing in customers to the pricier hotel. Moreover, we cannot ignore the free Wi-Fi trap. In this digital age, everyone is on the lookout for Wi-Fi to stay connected. However, sometimes what appears to be a free Wi-Fi hotspot can turn out to be a trap set by hackers aiming to steal your data. This scam often targets tourists who are desperate for internet access. All these scams have one thing in common: they prey on travelers' trust and their lack of local knowledge. Many tourists become easy targets due to their unfamiliarity with the location and its common practices. But fear not, with our comprehensive guidance, we aim to prepare you for these situations, teaching you to identify and avoid these common scams. These scams may be crafty and widespread, but with our guidance, you'll be navigating these challenges like a pro. The key to avoiding scams is skepticism. This is not only about being dismissive or untrusting, but about being vigilant and aware. It's about asking the right questions and not taking things at face value. When it comes to taxis, it's important to insist on using the meter. Don't let the driver decide the fare based on their judgment or discretion. If the vehicle doesn't have a meter, make sure to agree on a price before setting off. Negotiation can be critical here. Having knowledge about the average taxi fare in the area will give you an upper hand. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about doing so without being taken advantage of. Similarly, when it comes to accommodation, always verify hotel information independently. Don't simply rely on what you've been told by a tour guide or a local. A credible source is your best friend when it comes to this. Look for verified reviews, check the hotel's website, call the reception desk if you have to. Be careful, be thorough, and be wary of unsolicited help. Often people who have the most friendly faces are the ones who have ulterior motives. Along the same lines, when it comes to Wi-Fi, use only secure, password-protected networks. Unsecure networks can leave personal information exposed to cybercriminals. If possible, consider using a virtual private network, VPN, for added security. It's not just about maintaining your privacy, but also about protecting your digital identity. Another pro tip is to research common scams in your destination before you go. This is not something to be done on the flight over, but rather something to be done in advance. Whether it's a pickpocket scam at a popular tourist spot, a bogus taxi meter, or a phishing scam on a public Wi-Fi network, having knowledge about these can save you from a lot of trouble. Remember, knowledge is power, and being aware of what might come your way is half the battle. In this digital age, your smartphone is one of your best allies against scams. This advanced piece of technology that effortlessly fits into your pocket is a powerful tool that can aid you in numerous ways when it comes to warding off scams and staying safe. It is your personal assistant, your shield, and your guide in a world where scams have evolved to take advantage of the unsuspecting traveler. Let's delve deeper into how this works. Firstly, one of the most common scams abroad includes taxi scams where drivers overcharge tourists. Thus, using your smartphone, you can download and use apps for licensed taxi services or rideshares. Uber, Lyft, Grab. These are just a few examples of reliable services that offer transparent pricing and eliminates the risk of being charged exorbitant rates by unscrupulous drivers. Secondly, it is not uncommon for tourists to lose their way in unfamiliar territories. In such instances, you may be vulnerable to people waiting to exploit your situation. However, by downloading offline maps onto your smartphone, you can navigate your own path. You would no longer need to ask for directions, reducing your susceptibility to being misled or falling into a scam. Another advantage that your smartphone brings is the ability to access reviews and travel forums. Websites like TripAdvisor and forums on Lonely Planet are treasure troves of information shared by fellow travelers. They offer insights into common scams at chosen destination. By keeping yourself informed, you can preempt potential scams and avoid falling prey to them. In conclusion, the power to protect yourself from scams lies right in your hands. Your smartphone is an incredibly efficient tool in combating scams. Arm yourself with information, and don't hesitate to use technology to your advantage. Beyond tech, empower yourself with a wholesome dose of healthy skepticism and situational awareness. It is vital to trust your instincts, the ones that keep you alert and attentive. If something feels off or seems out of place, it probably is. The world is a complex web of interactions, filled with opportunities but also with pitfalls. We need to sharpen our instincts like a finely tuned instrument, developing a heightened level of awareness of the environment around us. It is about understanding the dynamics at play, sensing the subtle shifts in energy and tone, and perceiving the concealed intentions beneath the surface. In this intricate dance of life, learning to say no firmly, unequivocally, and decisively is an essential skill. It's about standing your ground and walking away from situations that seem designed to corner you into making quick, impulsive decisions. Bear in mind, many a time, pressure is the tool of manipulators and scammers. They thrive on creating a sense of urgency, a fear of missing out, an atmosphere of now or never. But remember, scammers rely heavily on pressure. Taking a moment to breathe, to reflect, and to think can be your greatest defense. In closing, while travel scams can be an intimidating facet of venturing into unfamiliar areas, being well-versed and well-prepared can dramatically lessen your exposure to potential risks. Today, we've delved into some fundamental tips and strategies, but the vital point to remember is always to stay vigilant, attentive, and informed. Traveling is all about diving into a world of awe-inspiring experiences. Do not give scammers the chance to dim that radiant light of excitement and wonder. It's all about the journey, and not falling prey to these fraudulent traps should be a part of your journey. Be proactive in gathering ample knowledge about the place you're visiting, its local customs and known scams. Familiarize yourself with common tricks and deceit, like overpriced taxi rides, fake petitions, and false tour guides. Always make sure to check reviews and verify the authenticity of hotels, restaurants, and tourist spots before you make any commitments. Moreover, remember to safeguard your personal and sensitive information at all times. Don't share your details with anyone you don't trust fully. Be wary of free Wi-Fi spots and refrain from conducting financial transactions on them to avoid potential hacks. Carry only the necessary items with you, and keep your belongings secure. Lastly, but importantly, trust your instincts. If something seems off, it probably is. Don't let convincing fraudsters make you second-guess your gut feelings. If you stay alert, you can enjoy the beauty and thrill of new places without any worries or fears. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips. Here's to making your next adventure scam-free. Ever encountered a travel scam or have more tips to share? We're inviting all our viewers to be part of our community by sharing their unique experiences and insights. Your shared stories and advice could help fellow travelers and be a real game changer. It's not just about us giving you tips, it's also about you contributing to this fantastic global community of travelers. And if you're keen on getting more essential travel guides and safety tips, do not forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate your continuous involvement. Safe travels, and see you on the next adventure.